might be wondering what I'm opening today for Vintage Toy Freedom. And I'm sure you can obviously guess which toy line it is from. But, you know, is there a Darth Vader in there? A vintage Darth Vader? I wish. That would be pretty baller. But no, I cannot afford a Darth Vader, nor could I afford to open one. That would be kind of ridiculous. Got something smaller in scale, both in terms of price and size. Today I have a Micro Machines Space Star Wars collection, and this is collection number 1 with the Millennium Falcon, the Imperial Star Destroyer, and the X-Wing Starfighter, and they come with special display stands inside. This is from 1993. 1993, and you see there the first collection, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. They have various Micro Machines figures from different movies. And I got this for $3, and I'm really excited to open it. I think it's cool. I think it's different. I like Micro Machines. And I like Star Wars. I was a late bloomer to Star Wars because I was born in 1983, which is obviously when the third movie came out. And I don't have any older siblings. I don't have any older cousins or anything like that to introduce me to Star Wars. So it actually wasn't until college, so the early 2000s, when I saw all the films. You know, I had seen bits and pieces here and there. You know, I was obviously familiar with it, or, you know, might have caught it on TV a little bit. I remember specifically one day in high school on the 4th of July, I had, you know, we got done shooting off fireworks. I actually burned my hand, so I was kind of holding some ice to it, and Star Wars just happened to be on TV, so I was kind of checking it out. So I wasn't ignorant of Star Wars, just, you know, like some people my age, and especially people a little bit older than me, who were old enough to remember it, or, again, had an older sibling who could have introduced them to it. So it's cool. I like it. It's just not, you know, a huge part of my childhood. I don't have any kind of huge sense of nostalgia for it. But I have a few things. I think I just broke the Millennium Falcon. Oh, it is like twist tied in there, so that's interesting because the X-Wing isn't. But okay, I've mentioned this in other episodes. I like when there's little odd plastic things like that to protect, because obviously those are very fragile. If you can see the guns on the side, and so I just think it's interesting. I'll try to get this off. I think it's interesting, this little bit of plastic here. It's just a tiny little bit of plastic that keeps those on there, because somebody had to design that, and it had to be cut, and there had to be a discussion or some sort of meeting between people about this little insignificant piece of plastic, which I just find really, really interesting. I don't know. Sometimes I find weird stuff fascinating. All right, so these are taped in there. So they got the little twist ties, and they have tape. So while I'm doing this, we'll show you. I will show you. It's just me. I guess my dog is in here somewhere. So look at this. So we have the X-Wing Starfighter. Obviously that's Luke's Jam with R2-D2 in the back. It is a space superiority starfighter. It has 4 laser cannons, 2 proton torpedo launchers. And next we have the Millennium Falcon, which is a modified Corellian stock light freighter. It has 2 quad laser cannons, 2 concussion missile tubes, 1 light laser cannon. You need at least 2 people, and it can hold up to 6 people. I bet you could fit more in there. It's a pretty big ship. And the Imperial Star Destroyer, it is a Star Destroyer. It has 60 turbo laser batteries, 60 ion cannon batteries, 10 tractor beam projectors. And this is pretty fascinating. It has a crew of 37,085. I mean, that's like a football stadium. There are 9,235 officers and 27,850 enlisted. Passenger capacity, 9,700 troops. So, does that mean there's like 4,800? I don't know. How does that work? I mean, is that 9,000? So, on top of that, 7,000. I mean, gee, why do you, really 40,000 people? That is a bit. So you got to think, you know, when Luke shoots one of those guys down, or the Millennium Falcon, or the good guy big ship thing, the one with like Admiral Akbar, and I mean, they're killing 40,000 people. So that's kind of, and yeah, they're bad guys. I get it, but still. All right, so we got this. That holds 1 billion people. There's Millennium Falcon. The X-Wing, I gotta get the little extra plastic doohickey off. And it's weird because when I'm getting this off, I wish I could show you. Like, I'm surprised the guns, the laser cannons aren't breaking off. Because it's really not designed too terribly well. But there they are. And that's a little spongy, actually. I thought it was going to be more stiff than that. Then you have these cool little stands. Actually just, you know, I film these episodes sort of a couple in a row just because in an episode I filmed just a few minutes ago, I opened some Star Trek Deep Space Nine Micro Machines. And they have these same stands. And the stands are actually pretty cool. They work pretty well. I don't think they're working too well on this Imperial Star Destroyer, but let's see. But I like the Star Wars Micro Machine line. I like Micro Machines. Again, not, you know, mentioned kind of my position on Star Wars itself. This isn't working out too great. But the Dagobah playset is pretty cool. You know, there's indoor. Some of those other ones with like the little stormtroopers and little figurines are cool, and they're hard to find at this point because, I mean, they're so small. To find like a little mini stormtrooper and stuff like that is going to be pretty challenging. And in 2007, I mean, these have been imprisoned, these particular ones, for 24 years. Now they're free to roam the galaxy and either try to destroy the rebels or destroy the Empire, depending on obviously which side they're on. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Let me get those off of here. I'll put them over here with some of these guys. Yeah, that Imperial Star Destroyer doesn't want to stay on the stand. So I've got some other ones. There's some space. Sorry, it's kind of dark. Some space Micro Machines, like space rovers or moon rovers and things like that. So yeah, so thanks for watching. This was the Micro Machines 1993 Star Wars Collection 1, because there are obviously 2 other collections, and may the Force be with you.